Previously on The Real Deal.
We are top of the table, full time here at Oviedo, 1-1. It's not the worst result, but when you look at the stats, we really should have taken this game and won it. Right, so we're here for the game against Miro. 4-0 on the night, which is a wonderful scoreline, I've got to say. I'm happy with that. And as things stand, we go back on top of the table until Granada play. When did Granada play? They must play later on today, or maybe tomorrow. Oh, no way. Tenerife have done an absolutely huge favour by beating Granada 3-0. We're top of the table by 2 points. There's 5 games left. These are all winnable games. I know Tenerife just absolutely battered Granada 3-0 and they're 19th, but these are all winnable games. Winnable game. Winnable game. Winnable game. Winnable game. I think when I said those games are winnable, I jinxed it. I think that's probably what happened. Hello and welcome back to The Real Deal. As you can see, 2 games of the season to go. We played 3 games since you were last here. Of those 5 games, I said they were all winnable. Well, we didn't win them all. I guess we'll start off with Huesca then. A game we should have lost, really. We were lucky for Jeremy to come and score in the 85th minute to get that goal for us. The 3-0, it wasn't a great performance, I've got to say. We were, as I say, we were lucky, very lucky. We were then very lucky in the Tenerife game that it wasn't more. Vitolo scored a penalty there, but Juan Carlos did save a penalty earlier on in that game. Diego Johannesson was sent off as well, and Lozano got injured. So, I mean, that was a very, very poor game. We did bounce back, though, against Numancia. Rauda Thomas scored a goal to make it 1-0, but they had much more of the ball, much more chances. They should have won it, so I'm very nervous going into these last 2 games. What that means then, going into the final 2 games of the season, is that 5 teams could still win the title, which is a little bit scary. Now, everyone else has already played this weekend. I am literally, and us, we are the last team to play this weekend against Seville B, so that's good. What it does mean is that a win today puts us back on top of the table. A draw might do the same, but I'm not quite sure. Goal difference-wise, it wouldn't, but I don't know if it's done with head-to-head. I'm not entirely sure. So, ideally, a win against Seville, that'd be great. Puts us top of the table by 2 points. As you can see, though, Granada and Lugo both up there on 76. Leganés on 75. We're on 75. Alaves on 74. And actually, we could drop out the playoffs, even if we don't play very well, because, as you can see, Vallecano and Valladolid also up there as well. So, playoffs aren't safe for us. They're not safe. And I've got to say, our history against Seville B isn't the best. Past meetings, we've lost all 3 of them. History is not on our side today. I think we've lost most of our games to Lorca as well. Past meetings with Lorca. I know we've not lost to Lorca. Okay, that's nice to know. But yeah, we've not beaten Seville B yet, so we'll work on that. We're going to stick with the diamond. We've used it in the past few games, and it's not. Oh, what am I doing? Now we're going to stick with the diamond. I've decided, despite us not playing massively well with it in the past few games, I'm going to trust the boys out there. Juan Carlos stays in goal, as that's the only goalkeeper we've got now, basically. Rumbo's not up there. You know, I thought he was going to be a decent signing when I signed him, but he's what's that then? He's not developed. As you can see, he's not developed, so he'll probably leave soon, if we've got to, be honest with ourselves. Varela, Subius, Hernandez and Johannesson start at the back. Williams, Sanset and Guevara start in midfield. Carvalho can't play because he's on loan from Seville, so he's not allowed to play. Aaron starts in attacking midfield because, where is he? Diarra on international duty right now, African Cup of Nations or something like that, so that's not great. Rauda Thomas picked up an injury, but can sort of still play. Lozano just come back from an injury, probably shouldn't play, but is going to play. We have to win. We've got to win this. Right, kickoff is upon us today. We're at home. The home crowd need to get behind us. David Cameron, of course, playing at right back for Seville. I keep trying to sign him. He doesn't want to come. He's really good as well, which is the issue. He is really good. Maybe he'll join us next season if we get promoted. We could maybe convince him, but I'd love to get David Cameron back. I don't know why I said back. It's not like he ever was at Oviedo in the first place, but I'd like to have him. I'd like to have him. Corner then for Seville. Early doors. Juan Carlos makes a save, which is unlike him. He clears the ball up the pitch, though, and they send it straight back to us. Varela gets in the way. Guevara now wins it, and we're okay. Let's build from the back, boys. Let's be sensible here. Let's not waste time. Let's not dilly-dally. Varela up to Lozano. Sanset. Aaron. This is good. Varela, just deliver that ball into the area. That was too close to the keeper. That was too close to the keeper. As you can see, a draw isn't enough to put us into the automatics again. So it is on goal difference. Or I mean, we probably lost. I think we actually lost to Lugo and Granada twice. So even head to head, it wouldn't be very good. So we do need to win today to get back into first position. Oh, I knew it was a risk playing round of Thomas injury. He just picked up something else. He may have to come off at half time, and that's going to be a big blow to us. You know what? I'm going to do it now. I don't want to risk him. I know today's a big important game, but if we miss him for the next game as well, that's going to be even rougher, I think. So we'll move Lozano back as a more supportive role as complete forward. Jeremy can be... Oh my goodness, we've scored the goal. I was just about to say, Jeremy's going to be the poacher. We'll move Lozano more supportive, but we've just scored. Who scored? Proceed with tactical changes. Yes, we want Raul Thomas off the pitch because he's injured. Although he did just get the assist. I want to see the goal, please. Right, what happened then? Johannesson into the Thomas, into Sunset, intercepted ball, but Lozano wins it, into the Thomas, who plays through Aaron nicely. The goalkeeper was sent the wrong way, and Aaron, who has had a long injury layoff and then didn't really get back into the squad, has now helped us go 1-0 up. And we've not beaten Seville before. Remember that. We've not beaten them before. All right. Let's just chill a little bit. Let's just take a deep breath and just relax. We're 1-0 up. It's half time. Calmly put out a worthy display out there. A lot of the boys seem motivated by it, which is good. Let's just chill. Just relax. Hope nothing goes wrong. 6 away fans today. What a turnout this is for Seville B. 6 away fans. Guarantee you it's David Cameron's wife. And it's probably the parents of the other players as well. That's probably what it is, I'm going to say. I don't know what would really motivate you to watch a B team, if I'm honest with you. Why would you want to watch the B team? We've just scored another goal. I was about to slate Jeremy for absolutely missing a sitter, but he cleverly, I'm going to say now, absolute genius, Jeremy. He just let it roll through for Aaron, and Aaron could just tap it in at the far post. He's so clever and nice, isn't he, Jeremy? He could have scored that himself, but no, he just wanted to leave it for Aaron, who wants to be the hero coming back after a long injury layoff. But, I mean, he's lost the ball there, so that's not great. I know it was Lozano that lost the ball, not Aaron. That's all right. We can't blame Aaron. David Cameron then on the ball in towards Luis Garcia, and it makes its way all the way across the pitch to this guy. Looks like, I mean, I don't know how you say that, but they've hit the crossbar. Oh, out of nowhere, Guevara and Johannesson both pick up injuries. Fantastic, right? Katungo on for Johannesson, Fulch on for Guevara. We don't want to risk them. We're 2-0 up. We don't need to risk them. Just get them off. Oh, there's only a few minutes left in this game. There's 4 minutes at a time. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot, but it's ticking down quickly. I'm just watching the clock. That's all I'm doing. Right, 10 seconds to go. They can't score 3 goals in 10 seconds. So I'm feeling confident that David Cameron is not going to... There we go. David Cameron couldn't win the game for Seville B. We've finally beaten Seville B after losing them 3 times. We've done it in what is the biggest game of the season right now. Good work out there. You did what was needed of you. They're all delighted by that. We go back top of the table. 2 points clear. 1 game to go. I mean, if we don't get automatic promotion now, this is the bottle job of all bottle jobs. Right, how bad are these injuries then? Guevara, 6 to 8 days. The Lorca game's in a week. Okay. Johannesson, 5 to 6 days. Okay, we could be missing out on 2 decent players there. Hopefully we're not, but it's a real possibility. 2 episodes ago, I did not think we were going to be champions of the Segunda Division. And yet somehow here we are. I think we've been very lucky and fortunate with how other teams have played, or not played very well, I should probably say. Thing is though, are we ready? Are we ready? Our strikers are. Lozano and Thomas, they've scored like 50, 60 goals between them this season. Our defence though have conceded 50 or 60 goals this season, so I don't think our defence is actually capable of going up yet. I mean, Galarreta now, injured, pulled hamstring, out for 2 to 3 weeks. It's not too bad because he's not really played much this second... Well, he's not playing much this season at all, actually, being honest with you. I think his contract with Barcelona ends at the end of this season, but I don't think I'm going to sign him. I've not really used him this season on loan too much, so I don't think he's going to be a player that we should sign next season. But we've already made a few moves in the transfer market for players who have deals expiring, so I think we should have a decent sign next season. Like, there's some of these things that have come up I'm pretty pleased with. Oh, okay, we've got a whole team meeting. I hate doing these. Give the players some words of encouragement before the final game of the season where the title is at stake. What do I even say? Now, we weren't expected to win the title. I think we were expected to come 7th this season, which is playoffs. So we were expected to do well. Should I just say, I understand it's hard not to feel the pressure of winning, but play it cool, play a normal game, we'll be fine. I'm going for that. Oh, it's actually worked. That is amazing. These never work for me. These never ever work. That's exactly the sort of reaction I was looking for. Look at the morale. Look at everyone's morale. Beautiful shades of green. I love it. I mean, my own words there have given me confidence. My own words to the players have given me... I was not that confident going into this. I feel like we can throw it away against a team like Lorca. But no, those words then, I'm confident now. Gee, everyone is getting injured though. That's actually making me worry. Carvalho now out for the game because it's tomorrow and he's out for 2 to 3 days. Right, I don't think I'm going to make any changes actually. I know Carvalho is kind of fit again, but we're going to leave him on the bench for now. I think this is fine. I think this will be fine. Right. For the final time this season, well, potentially, we could capitulate and go into the playoffs instead. We've got playoffs for definite if things go badly here today, but hopefully they won't. Hopefully they won't. We'll get the scores from the side of the pitch as well when the pitch next comes up because we want to keep tabs on that. We'll get rid of match stats for now. We don't want to care about them. How do we get stats up? Latest scores. That's where is it? Oh, it's there. Right. Right. Latest scores, please. Latest scores. I want it there. That goes there. This goes down. Play. Right. The pitch is very zoomed in as well. Well, it's not really zoomed in. It's just these are in the way. That's distracting me. That's made me even more tense than I was before. Just sorting that out. That's actually Varela. Come on, boy. You've got this. In the middle. Come on. Sunset. Williams. Shoot from there. Go. Well, that's a good pass to be fair. Better. Don't listen to me. Aaron. How has he put that over? I hate this. I hate this. Like, most people quite enjoy this kind of thing. I absolutely hate it. Oh, Lugo already winning. Lugo just gone 1-0 against Vallecano. There you go, top of the table. Come on, Granada. You do the business now. We'll drop down to 3rd, shall we? Right. Lorca have a chance. Which, oh, this is filling me with dread. I hate this. Varela, decent. Get in there. Lozano, right. Pump that ball up to the Thomas. He's in behind. Don't you mess this up to Thomas. He's messed it up. I really hate the feeling of, like... I want to say not being in control, but it's weird because I can't. There's not really. Oh, Sunset, you are a beautiful man, a beautiful man. Right, we're back to top of the table. That's what I like. Keep it like this now, boys. Keep it like this. I hate the feeling of not being in control. That's what I was trying to say. Like, even with things like this, usually it's fine, but when it gets to these kind of later stages where there's a lot at stake, I hate it because I just don't like that feeling because I can't control the players physically. I'm not the one like doing this. I'm a manager. Like, I've got no real actual control over them. It's not like FIFA or something like that, or how if me playing football in real life. It's not like that, and I hate it. I hate the feeling of not being really in control when it's like a pressure situation like this. It's not been a pressure situation, Tom. It's a bloody game. Why am I getting so worked up? Right. We're doing all right, half-time. Happy with points out there, boys. Keep it up. Most of them reacted very well to that. Some of them didn't react at all. Hernandez, he's looking nervous. We're going to do a little individual one to him. Just say... pressure's off. Jeez, why would you say that in a pressure? Actually, that's a good idea. Pressure's off. I mean, there's no... He looks extremely delighted with that. I don't know if that fixes nervousness or not, but... Right, how are the other games going on then? So we know Lugo winning, we're winning. Leganes are winning, but I don't think they can ever take us even if we lose today. Where are Granada? Are they even playing? Where are Granada? Oh, they're drawing to Seville. That's all right. Okay. Right, pause the game. Right, I understand that it's not common for loads of away fans to go to away games in Spain. However, this game, we're 90 minutes away from winning the title, and we've got 91 away. 91 people have got... Right, I'm in Oviedo. I want to go to Lorca. Right, how far away is Lorca? Okay, right, I can maybe forgive the fans for not travelling... nearly 1,000 kilometres to go to the game. If I'm honest, if the team weren't paying me to go on the plane to fly to Lorca to manage a team, I probably wouldn't go myself. But I would expect more than 91 fans to make that trip. Only 91 people are going to see us lift the trophy at the end of this game. Only 91 people. Is it even worth lifting the trophy to 91 people? That's what I want to know. Is it even worth it? Oh no, don't. Okay, okay. Let's not get too cocky yet, Tom. Let's not say let's not lift the trophy in front of 91 people. Might not even win it yet with chances like that coming for Lorca. I don't want to change anything. It's the last game. We're looking like we're going to win it. The stats are pretty much in our favour. We're looking like we're going to win it. Let's not make any changes. Let's not be too hasty right now. 2 minutes of added time left. We've got a corner. It's cleared. Okay. Oh, Lozano. We've won the league. We have won the league. 2-0. Anthony Lozano when it mattered. That is at least his... I don't know, he scored at least 30 goals a season, something like that. Fantastic stuff. The ball comes in for another free kick, cleared only as far as Guevara though. It's an offside anyway. Take your time, goalkeeper. We want to. There we go. It's all over. We've actually won the league. How has this happened? 2 episodes ago, we were not looking like 3 episodes ago. I swear we're like 10 points off Leganes at the top. Wow, what a season! What a season! Passionate out there. Congratulations. I'm happy with your performance. You've enjoyed the success. I mean, Juan Carlos, he doesn't even care. Neither does Hernandez. He listened nervously. What was there to be nervous about? You've just won the league. Live a little, Hernandez. Tell you what, he knows he's upset because he's made the wrong decision. He's joining Granada next season instead of us. He already signed a contract before I even offered him one. So, see you later, Hernandez. We don't want you anymore. You may have been one of the best players on the pitch today, but goodbye. Well... La Liga next season, the Spanish top division. This, I think, will really open some opportunity because there's been a few players I've tried to offer contracts to and they're just not interested. So, I mean, I've got a few ideas of players I now want to offer contracts to now that we are confirmed to be promoted. There we go. Oviedo win the Spanish second division. Pivotal match was a 2-1 win over Alaves, apparently. Anthony Lozano, the key player. Now, what are the initial budgets for next season? We're looking at, okay, 170k per week wages and 114 million right now. I know we're at least £90,000 off that at the moment, which is pretty good. And I mean the transfer budget of 11 million I think is more than what we have in the bank, so that is kind of worrying. I mean, yeah, it is more than we have in the bank. So I don't know if the board actually have any financial advisors helping them out, but there we go. I think we should spend some of that money though. I think we can definitely spend some of that money on some decent youngsters coming in. Of course, we sign young players, we bring in our own. We literally anyone over the age of 23 get out of the club. Apparently Varela and Sansa, I must have made promises to them saying we're going to get promoted. I can't really remember it, but they're happy to stay at the club now, which is nice. I don't know if this is unfortunate or not, but Sporting Gijon have been relegated, so we won't face our rivals next season, but they did get relegated, which is also kind of good. So I don't know what to make of that. I'd like to play them again, but I also don't want them to do very well. So, interesting. So this is the overall best 11 from this season. What do you think to that? I think that is... No, it can't be. That must be the overall of all time because Fullin's there. He didn't play this season. He played one game this season. Maybe he was just really, really good in that one game. Maybe he was so good in that one game he had to be in team of the season. Lozano, fans play of the season, pretty obvious. De Thomas second and Varela third, interestingly. Stat-wise, 31 goals for Lozano, 10 assists for Aaron and Varela. Best pass completion, Jordan Williams, which is pretty good. Discuss plans for next season then. Well... I don't know what they're expecting by giving me the option of saying let's finish mid-table. That is not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to say congratulations. With the right additions, we can avoid the drop next season. Again, two team talks, 2 team meetings in one episode. They've both gone absolutely perfectly, which is pretty good going. More absolutely beautiful shades of green. This episode, beautiful. Right, pre-season is due to start on the 15th of July. I've got some business to do over summer, getting some more players in, sorting the team out, getting us ready to battle bravely against relegation. I've told them we'll stay up, but I don't know. What a season it has been. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you do drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more Real Deal action, for La Liga action, and for just me. Obviously, that's why you're here. This guy. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next season.